Okay, today I'm back at the house renovation project. I'm gonna get started with the deck on the back of the house. Okay, I'm gonna start by digging the first hole, and then I'll set the block, I'll set the post, and then I'll brace the post out, and then I'll fill the hole back in. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I got that hole dug out, and I tamped it. I set the block down in there, and I leveled it, and it's really close to level. It's not perfect, but it's so close, it's fine. And then I just kind of filled around it and tamped around it just to hold the block in place. So now I'm going to get one of the 4x4s. I have 10 footers just in case I need enough height. I'm going to set that down in there and brace it up. And then once I determine the height, I can cut the top off. I got the post set and plumbed it using the stakes, and it's all level and ready to go. I filled the hole and tamped it, and I'm just going to repeat that process 3 more times until I have all the posts set. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is, instead of setting the final 2 posts, I'm going to actually go ahead and start doing some of the framing on the first 2 posts that I set. So I need to figure out the final height of the deck, and then take away the framing for the deck itself, and then that'll be the spot where I have to cut it. So I'm going to go ahead and start to figure that out and make the cuts. Okay, I'm going to show you what I've done. I picked an arbitrary point here. It was somewhere like around here. And then with the level, I translated that around to this mark here and here on the post. So then what I did was I took out for the decking material, which is going to be 1.5 inch pressure treated lumber. And then I took out for the framing material of the deck itself. And this will be the spot that I need to cut right here. So what I'm going to do next is translate this line over to this post, and then I'll cut both posts. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, since I have the 2 posts cut, I'm going to build just a little bit of the structure, just enough to give it support when I dig the holes for the following 2 posts. I'll be able to brace against it. I just wanted to check back in because it started drizzling. You could see the drops in the pool. And I went ahead and cut the 3rd post and I filled in the hole. I've got it braced and it's all plumb. So I think I'm just going to try to dig the other hole and then I'll get the other 2 braced because I want to sit the piece going out before I sit the joist going side to side. So I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to film with this rain. So I'll try to check in periodically. Okay, it's just raining too hard right now. I think I'm going to take an early lunch rather than start on that 4th hole. And I'll regroup and come back, and hopefully the drizzle will have held off a little. I'm back from a break now, and it's kind of cleared off now. It actually looks like one cloud that might be rain again coming over, so I'm going to try to get back to work and see what I can get done. I've got all the digging done, posts are all set, so now I'm going to start on the framing of the main deck. I got the main structure of the deck done. Now I just need to drop in the couple joists, and once I have that, I'm going to do some bracing, like diagonal bracing, to make sure that the deck won't be able to go like this, because there's nothing attaching it to the house. So it's a little more complicated than a conventional deck where it would just be ledge to the house. That would be much easier. I've got everything framed up now, so I'm going to go ahead and set the outside posts. I didn't think I would do that, but I forgot to get the lumber for the stair stringers. So I'm going to go ahead and set the posts, and then at least I can maybe lay the decking. I would swear that I bought lags to attach the posts to the side of the deck, but I just cannot find them. So I may have to break down and buy another box. I just don't know where they are, and I can't find them. So I'm going to have to postpone putting those posts on right now. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and put the braces on, and that'll stabilize it. And then at least I could take the braces off on the ground level. Okay, well, I got all the braces installed, and it's pretty sturdy. So I think it's going to work out fine. Okay, so it's not that late in the day, but I have a couple problems. One is I don't have the lags to attach the post to the actual deck. And two is that because of an oversight when I was framing the landing, I'm going to have to put the posts on the outside, which means I'll need 2 posts at the corner because I'll need one on one side and one on the other. So I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4 posts. So because of that, I'll also need a small post at the bottom, so that's 5. So that means I'll need 3 posts, and I only had 2. So I'll have to pick up one more 4x4 8. And the third problem is I don't have the 2x12s for the stringers. So I'll have to make a material run. So at this point, I think I'm just going to clean up and make a material run and regroup in the morning. And I can probably get it all finished tomorrow. I just stopped and got the rest of the materials that I needed for the deck. So tomorrow I'm going to start by building the stringers, and then we'll set the posts and get into the rails and try to set the decking. So I hope to see you in the next clip where I continue to work on the deck.